So far, it looks like ain't nothing breaking. We got that wrong one. Right one. Okay, right thing this time. It ain't one of my streams, at least a slight bit of scuff. Also, hello, Zema. I'm trying to. Do you mind if I just call you Zema? Well, enjoy your food. Oh boy, time to get back into the swing of things. Hello to whoever's watching. Anyways, for those who have been wondering about where in the hell I've been, because you might not have paid attention to Discord, Twitter, or the YouTube community posts, I was gone for streaming for a little over a week to attend my grandmother's funeral. And, well, it was, even with it being for a funeral, it was actually a rather nice trip. Rather nice little vacation, kind of. I got to see family members I hadn't seen since I was a real tiny little thing. And Bean got to meet family members she never met before. We got the news, we ended up getting the news, and even though I don't remember much of my grandmother, and again, Beans never met her, both of us went with our mother up north to at the very least support her through this. And we actually, again, even in spite of the funeral, it was actually a very nice time. You know, again, Mom loved showing us around, all the places she, went to growing up, pointing out to, what in her hometown had stayed the same, what's changed. The trip down was actually shorter than coming back up. Well, the trip up was cut shorter than coming back down. Why does my brain do that? Yeah, trip up, the trip up, we split it in between 2 days. We ended up spending a night at a hotel. I would have been more active online, being updating us, what all was going on, but one, when you're in the front passenger seat of the car, you're not passenger, you're co-pilot. You're in charge of making sure, 1, the driver stays awake. 2, music's good. 3, everybody got snacks, water, whatever they need. And 4, you're on pit stop watch. That's what you do on a giant-ass road trip. And also, I couldn't really get Discord working on my phone for the entire time. I don't know why the Discord app decided that this time was, the whole time I was away, it was gonna be the time it was gonna be like, okay, we're just not gonna work. Don't know why. But yeah, it was just me, Mama Dragon, and Bean going up there. Her husband and the Nibblings, and Dad stayed behind. Dad originally just wanted to just send Mom on a plane up there, but she said hell no and insisted on me and Bean going with her. And Dad decided he wasn't going to pay for more than one plane ticket, so we got in the car. Drive up wasn't too bad. We discovered on the way that we can add Taco Bell to the list of restaurants I can no longer eat at. Also, that somehow we found the one shower in all of existence in that hotel that was somehow worse than the one we have at home. That someone needs to go get that hotel reward that they did the impossible there. Just day after that, made it back home, made it finally after, driving for a bit longer. Made it up to my uncle's place, that's where we stayed. Again, Mom mainly took us around sightseeing. We mainly visited with family. And just relaxed. I think I think all three of us actually relaxed for the first time in many, many years. Even with mom having to say goodbye to her own mother, this trip was like the happiest and most relaxed I've ever seen her. She didn't have all the usual stress and everything to worry about piling on her. Again, it was the happiest and most relaxed I've seen her. That trip did her a world of good while we were up there. Bean was less than impressed because this kid is a city kid. This child has never been outside a city in her life until that trip. You should have imagined the horror on her face when we ran into areas with absolutely no damn signal. Or, didn't have, a McDonald's on every street corner. You should have seen the absolute horror on her face when she realized we were truly out in the country. I was loving it. So was Mom. Bean's world was shattered by the realization that not everybody's glued to their screens constantly. That, shocker, there are people who actually go outside. Excuse me, gonna take a sip of my coffee here. The model's probably gonna do some freaky shit. It always does whenever I take a drink. Go on, do your usual thing. I didn't freak out too badly that time. Is it because I said something? Yep. Yep, Bean was shocked. We were truly out. We were very much out in the in the country, deep in the countryside of the northern United States. I want to say rural, but it always sounds so weird coming out of my mouth. But yeah, we were out in the country. We were very much out in the country. And it shattered Bean's world. She was relieved by the fact that my uncle lives right nearby a cell tower, so we had a consistent signal there. But rest of the town, other than by his house, nada. That child has never been outside of a city in her life. Until we went up there. I actually had people who were convinced when I said we were going up to New York. They were all convinced we were going up to New York City. Nope. We were in the state of New York, not in the city. And we were out. We were out in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. And again, it was wonderful. Again, it was a very wonderful. It was nice being able to say goodbye to my grandmother, help put her to rest for one final time. I, of course, had the slew of relatives who apparently knew baby me while I had no idea who they were. Then again, that happens at every large family gathering. You got the relatives who apparently know who you are coming out the woodwork, but you're sitting here going, who the fuck are you? You know, had a couple of those incidents. Yeah, very nice. We also got Bean to actually try actual New York style pizza. Not the knockoff we get down south, but actual New York style pizza. Like, the slice is so big you gotta fold it just to eat it, and it was fucking delicious. We made it a point. We found the restaurant we went to. All of us agreed that every single time we ever make a trip up north again, that's where we're eating. We will set money aside specifically to eat at this place. Because the food there was fucking delicious. And it was fried stuff I could actually eat. I could actually eat fried things. I could eat chicken wings, french fries, all that without having to worry. Oh, that was wonderful. And just, it was also nice getting to see more Mom's side of the family, and it was nice for her to finally have the chance to actually see her family members face to face again. She loved... Even though Bean was complaining about her taking so long talking to everybody, I kept getting, nudging her to, hush up, let Mom talk. And then we came to the hell that was getting back down south. There is one particular town in Virginia that can go fuck itself royally. What was supposed to be, because of the route Mom had originally planned for us to go through, what was supposed to be a 9-hour trip. We were going to be taking basically, expressways that were technically not expressways to get down. So what was originally supposed to be 9 hours to get back home turned into a well over 24-hour trip. Because of one town in Virginia. One singular little town that turned a 9-hour trip into a 24 hours one. Because the traffic there was that damn atrocious. We have made the mental note to avoid this place at all costs. If we ever do a road trip again. Because we heard DC was bad, so we were going to avoid DC, but no one warned us about this place. So now we sit here and go, yeah, no, we're not going back there again. We're not going through that town again, no. Again, it turned a 9-hour return trip into a well over 24 hours being stuck in that car. We even had to pull over at one point for us to sleep because it was getting too dangerous for Mom to drive, and, well, I can't drive. I don't have a license. We had to pull over at one point to get some sleep. Because, holy crap, we were not going to cause a wreck and make it to where we would definitely not be going home. No. But that one town in particular in Virginia can just go fuck itself. I'm sure the people there are normally lovely, but your traffic! I want to know how your traffic is so bad that you turn a 9-hour car trip into a 24-hour one. Please, how did you accomplish this? I just want to know how. Because it shouldn't be, mathematically, it shouldn't be possible, but no, it was that bad. I just want to know. How did you do it? Okay, that venting about that shit, about that over. Now on to something else we discovered when we got home. You see, while we were gone, Before we left, Dad had reassured Mom, me, and Bean that, he would take care of the stuff we normally take care of while we were gone. Which meant, he was supposed to take over, grocery shopping, taking care of the animals, helping out more with dishes and laundry. The man's favorite thing to do is wonder how in the world we would survive without him. How the fuck does he survive without us? Because he did none of that. We came home, discovered he did not go grocery shopping. Which means there was a severe lack of food in the house. And that he had left everything he was supposed to take care of to Goat and her husband. He did jack shit while we were gone. That was not the welcome home we were supposed to get. No, I stand corrected on the jack shit part. He did one tiny ass load of dishes in the dishwasher, and none of them came out clean. And he did that 5 minutes before we got home. To try and try to say, look, I did do something! No, he didn't. He ain't fooling us no more. So yeah, trip, wonderful. Going up there, wonderful. Coming home, not great. Legitimately had Mama Dragon asking me, why the hell did we come back? Told her it's because we couldn't leave the animals, Goat, her husband, and their kids here. So if there's ever another stretch of time where y'all just don't hear from me for a while, just know it's because we packed all the animals, Goat and her family into the car, and we're all just going back up north. And we're probably gonna stay there. Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say about the trip. That's pretty much all there is to say without potentially accidentally doxing myself. I can't really show off, pictures and things like that. Again, I want to keep myself with just the model. I ain't ever gonna reveal my actual face or give you an idea of where I actually am. All you need to know is that that for the past week I was somewhere in the countryside of New York State. And that there is a particular town in Virginia that I now have beef with. Again, I'm sure the people are lovely, but I would like to know, I want to know how their traffic got that bad. Anyways, I'm gonna end this tiny little stream here. I'll be back in about 15 minutes for the start of the new Skyrim series. Again, we're not doing the, No Mercy edition anymore. That challenge has beaten me. The challenge went from fun to exhausting, and when the challenge is no longer fun, I no longer do the challenge. So we're starting up the 100% playthrough on there, with of course mods, and I will post the mod list at some point on the Discord. Anyways, I'll see y'all in about 15 minutes, maybe 20, give or take. How long it takes me to set things up. See you in a little bit.